Peace. This is the enemy's public, and I am Bro.Nasir. Just want to speak about this dude, Vlad from Vlad TV. Vlad TV, I don't understand why our brothers and our sisters even associated or did programs with that culture vulture, that wicked demon. Vlad, when doing a video with DL Hughley, just outright lied on the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Let's get past that part because everybody knows that. Now, several of people he considered his friends, or the people that consider him as a friend, asked him humbly to apologize. Vlad does not have humility, and he won't apologize because he says that he don't need to apologize to black people because it won't hurt his business if he didn't. And he said he won't be bullied into apologizing. So this means that Vlad won't apologize for the same reason why Nick Cannon had to apologize. It's bullying when it comes to Vlad, but it's not when it comes to Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon's been apologizing since he aired the footage of he and Professor Griff dialoguing, and they were giving actual facts and historical truths on the origin of this wicked enemy of ours. And they said some things about Jewish people that were true. And Vlad, who says that he was born a Russian Jew, but he don't subscribe to it. From my understanding, the dude eat pork anyway. And he said he's an atheist. Yet, he gets on code when Nick Cannon says something truth about Jewish people. And Nick Cannon was bullied and still is being bullied into going on a national tour of apologizing to Jewish people for telling the truth. Now, Nick Cannon lost some of his jobs. He lost, Wilding Out, a program that's his, that he created, that Viacom was, a part of the production. Yet Vlad TV was built solely on the interviews of black people, in particular hip-hop artists. And I don't understand why people go or even went to Vlad TV to do interviews with him, because it seems to me that Vlad TV has always been the Get Indicted Hotline, because brothers end up in prison, brothers end up being indicted after going on Vlad TV. Vlad's not going to say you can answer the question, or if it's going to incriminate you, don't answer the question. Vlad will sit right there and have you self-incriminating yourself and end up being indicted and sometimes going to prison. That's just how wicked this demon is. And he's become a millionaire by doing so. And people who thought Vlad was their friend asked him to humbly apologize to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan for purposely misquoting him on something that he said during the July 4th, 2020 Criterion speech that he gave. Vlad watched the whole video. He watched the whole thing. He probably watched the whole thing live. But Vlad He didn't take it out of context. Vlad outright lied on the minister. That's what the propaganda machine do. They've always taken the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan's words and twisted them, because the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, as long as I've known of him, which is over 40 years, has always told us the truth about these people. And they've always taken his word and twisted it to fit their narrative, to make it seem like he's just a person who hates people. No. The truth is not hate. The truth is what it is. And if you have done something and someone tells you or point out what you've done, you can't consider them a hater, especially when you committed an act of hate and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan pointed out the act of hate that you committed. It doesn't make the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan a hater. It makes him the pointer out of hater or hate. That's the trick they use, and they always used, that is played out. And Vlad don't want to apologize to our people that built his program, because he feels that he's financially secure enough to tell us to go to hell. So, Lord Jamar, my son, Godfrey, Royce 5'9", and others. Hopefully, it's an army of brothers and sisters. Anybody go on Vlad TV after this, it's just straight up sellout. And we should disassociate ourselves with that person. Because someone who disrespects your elders, and he said he will only apologize if he could monetize it. If the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan will come on his show, he will apologize, meaning that would give him more notoriety. He wants to apologize to Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan only if it's beneficial to him, meaning he wants to benefit from apologizing to someone that he offended. That is wicked. That's why these people are considered people who are of the synagogue of Satan, because of their behavior. Not just saying things about people for nothing. It's their behavior that makes people say this thing about them. Vlad is wicked. He's a wicked demon. And all black people, black artists, regardless of your genre of artistic, talents, you should disassociate yourself from Vlad and Vlad TV, because he don't mean us no good, and all of us, he's shown us that we are dispendable or expendable. He can use us and throw us away like a disposable mask. Use it till it get dirty, take it off and throw it in the garbage. That's what he used our people as. So we want to consider, and we should consider, that Vlad is not a friend of ours. He's an enemy. He's a foe. And he means us no good. So, right now, Vlad should be canceled in the minds of all black people. I don't speak for all black people. I'm just saying that this should happen. Yet, my sentiment is, if you go on Vlad TV after he disrespected you, that's the reason why our enemy disrespects us. Because we forgive them without them apologizing, and we don't stay on code. Vlad is on code with his people, so we need to get on code with ours. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is an elder of ours who stood up on our behalf for 65 years. He deserves our respect. He deserves our loyalty. He deserves our love, and he deserves for us to stand up for him and on his behalf. He don't need it. His work stands up for himself, but we should do it. It's a great sentiment, and it's a great look for us to stand up for our elder. And when someone speaks about our elder in his absence, if he's not there to check them, we're supposed to check them. This is The Enemy's Public, and I'm Bro.Nasir. Like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section. Peace.